Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Soban coming back at you with another video. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's get right into it. First things first, I want to mention this event that happened at with United Airlines. You might have heard about it already in the news. The videos are going viral, but a basic rundown of the situation. United ended up overbooking this flight, and they needed 4 seats for United employees. I think it was 2 hostesses and 2 pilots, because they needed to be on the flight afterwards, the connecting flight. So what they did was they offered passengers $400 initially to voluntarily give up their seat. Basically, people said fuck that. They raised the price to $800. People still said fuck that. There even was an account of a woman saying, if you guys offer us around $1,200 or so, like, some of us would be kind of motivated our seat voluntarily. But there's an account of the manager just kind of laughing at this woman's face. Anyway, United ended up doing was they randomly selected people using a computer, and they're like, alright, you 4 people are fucked. We don't give a shit about you. Don't care if you paid for this flight. You're about to get kicked off this flight. And then this is where shit gets serious. There was a doctor on the flight who basically said, fuck that, I do not want to give up my seat, but he was selected, and they assaulted the fuck out of this poor guy. Like, absolutely. He's bleeding, definitely concussed. I'm going to play a video of the assault happening right now so you can see what's going on.
Pilots drive to Louisville? Can't they rent a car for the pilots and have them drive? No! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Oh my God! My God! What are you doing? No, this is wrong. Oh my God! Look at what you did to him! Oh my God!
And wow, you can just tell from that is some fucked up shit. They beat up my man's. He's bleeding. He's obviously concussed. And United is fucked. They're about to get a huge lawsuit against them. I just do not understand how anyone thought this was a good idea. It's another example of bullshit, excessive force used by security guards. And in general, I think a lot of people feel uncomfortable, even to an extent, when they get into an airport, because there's a lot of a gray area in airports. They're more of a military checkpoint nowadays, especially if you're someone that walks in a fucking airport, they see randomly selected right over my goddamn forehead. I thought that was my name for the longest time. Every time I've flown, I've been randomly selected. My asshole's had another man's hands in it more times than I'm willing to admit. It's pretty fucked up. I'm pretty curious to see how this is going to all play out. Absolutely awful, tragic thing to do. Can't fucking believe how they could even justify this, or why they thought this was a good idea. In the video, you can hear the doctor saying, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, blah, blah. I'm going to play that right now so you can see that.
Just kill me. Just kill me. Kill me. Just kill me. And I go, kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me.
And, just going back to it, this man really didn't want to give up his seat because he had patients to see in the morning. And all in all, I just don't understand why they couldn't have just used the money that they were offering private citizens that paid for their ticket, and used that money and put them on another airline's plane and flew them to the connecting flight. It's just absolutely retarded, Like, I hate to use that word in this scenario, but it just makes no sense why they would justify assaulting a poor, middle-aged, doctor who is doing nothing more than to try to do a job. And at the end of the day, he paid for that ticket. He has the obligation to be on that flight. But they said, fuck that noise. We're going to beat your ass and take you out of it. Pretty fucked up. We'll see how it plays out. Probably going to be a huge lawsuit coming up. Now for some better news, because that was a little heavy, that previous segment. In Lucknow, India, they just had their first Pride. Pride is a gay parade that happens all over the country here. There's a lot of stigma when it comes to homosexuality, especially in India, and it's just really beautiful to see that people are out and about and expressing themselves. Things aren't all good everywhere. And in Chechynia, they just opened up concentration camps for homosexuals. About 100 of them just got detained, and these were closeted homosexuals. I guess they were, the government went through their social media profiles and found them seeking dates, and now they're in a fucking concentration camp just because they like dick. Pretty fucked up. Again, just don't understand it at all. The government's trying to hide it up. You know, they don't have the freedom of press situation that we have here in the States. But we're hoping for the best for those men. Hopefully everything works out for them. Odds are it probably fucking won't, because, you know, shit's not all that fun everywhere else, you know. British visitors coming to the States. And other news, if you're British and trying to come into the States, you may be legally required to allow customs to go through your phone and social media profiles. And if you think you can just clear your phone and be good, actually having a clear phone is grounds to be detained. So, now, if you're British, shit fucking sucks for you for trying to come over here and enjoy our freedoms, bro. They're gonna go through all your shit. I don't agree with it. I think it's a blatant violation of people's privacy. So, if you got nudes and shit on your phone, dick pics, you might want to delete them before a customs agent sees your little ass dick. I wouldn't want that to happen to me personally, but good thing I'm not British. Finally, Lavar Ball is back in the news once again. DeMarcus Cousins was recently interviewed asking what he thinks about Lonzo, and he replied with, "Oh, I've never heard of Lonzo Ball, but Lavar Ball is a legend."
Come on. You think Lonzo will make it? The Lakers will take Lonzo?
Never heard of it.
You never heard, bro. Hey, his dad's pretty vocal, bro.
Hey, his dad is legend.
He is.
Absolutely amazing. Lavar Ball averaged 2.2 points per game in Washington. This dude is an absolute fucking monster. You know, there's rumors of him being Michael Jordan one-on-one. Rumor has it that the NBA is too embarrassed to ever release the footage. Maybe one day we'll be able to see it, but until then, we can only hope that Lonzo is able to get drafted to the Lakers via his dad's reputation. That's going to do it all for me today, folks. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Thanks, fam. Have a great day. I'll see you later.